Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We live. We live. Yeah.
Dad?
Oh, hi, Vanessa.
Dad, what are you doing?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down this hill. Now I got glue on my hands and I got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers. I got records on my fingers and I just can't stop. I can't stop. I got a platypus controlling me. I got a platypus controlling me. Now let me sum it up. It was a strange set of circumstances. Down the hill, I got glue on my hands. Now I got records on my fingers and I just can't stop. Don't stop. Well, I would if I was able. There's a platypus controlling me. He's underneath the table. There's a platypus controlling me. What?
Platypus is a metaphor for whatever's keeping you down. Like corporations are a platypus.
Government's a platypus. Your teacher is a platypus.
My teacher is a panda.
Society's a platypus. My parents are a platypus. The media is a platypus. All this propaganda that we all got a platypus controlling us. It's me! I stopped if I was able. I'm not speaking metaphorically. The platypus controlling me is underneath the table. Wait, no, he's gone. Hey! There's no platypus controlling me. There's no platypus controlling me.
That's the show, Dada!
The last 7 days have been totally insane, but we made it. Now buckle up and get ready for the most organic conversation on the internet with your hosts, the Force, the King, the Kamikaze, the Great and Terrible. Up to it, down to it. Pour a glass and talk some trash. Welcome to the show, and thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a good time tonight right along with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend. Let's go up to it.
We in the building.
We blackity black.
I'm
We
black
in
and
the
black.
Fuck you guys.
Well, I mean, you are,
Blackity black.
you know.
Shadow gang.
Shadow game.
I broke my own rule, man. I said I wasn't gonna cuss so early in the show, and I messed it up already. Doesn't matter. Team Shadow Man is in the building. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Fortunately, nothing's changed in the last 30 days or so, and I can still call you that. Welcome back to another episode of Up to It, Down to It, the most organic conversation on the internet with your Friday night delights. In the building, I am Trey, the Great and Terrible. We got some good stuff to bring to y'all today. I'm excited to have a conversation with you all. It's been a couple of weeks. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff is going down. A lot of stuff is about to happen. So hopefully nobody out there is too stressed. And if you are, we're going to give you some good laughs and some good stuff to just kind of vibe out to over the next hour and a half or so. With all that being said, enough rambling for me. We're going to get over here to my guys on my left. We got two of them in the building. We got the Kamikaze is back with us for a second show in a row. Somebody get around two times.
Boy, setting the record. Look at
Consistency.
Yeah, I learned in an old sports movie that 3 in a row is called a winning streak. So we almost there.
We getting there.
Get that turkey. Get that turkey.
Get that turkey. You know what I'm saying? And also in the box, with him, my LB, the inspirational King Rich is back with us. We missed him last week.
Yeah, I just want y'all to know that he gave me that name. All right, he gave this guy right there. Gave me Shadow. I'm gonna start calling him Shadow. Shadow Trey gave me that name. What's up,
right.
everybody?
Damn right. Of all the names I could have given you,
well, I'm a change man.
We grow up sometimes. We fall down, but we grow up. We go down, but we grow up.
Let me tell you something. All right.
I'm done. I'm through. I'm putting it on the show. I'm putting it on the shirt, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, we got to. God dang it, yo. We gotta put that on the shirt.
Clip that. Where we at? We have 5 minutes. We have 8:50. We have 8 minutes. All right.
Listen, out of all the shirt ideas, come on. We got to. We gotta do that one.
But we grow up.
I like it. We fall down. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see what kind of time we on already? We are 5 minutes into this, and y'all see what kind of time we on. So tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're gonna have a good time tonight, especially if you've been stressing out. Let me go to the box, man. Let's go ahead and get these guys some introductions. Find out what they're drinking on. Q, Rich, what's good, man? What's happening in y'all world?
What's up, everybody? Shoot, man, everything is everything on my end. You know, I'm always fine like wine and getting better with time. You know, and there's no stress. I'm blessed by the best. That's what I like to say. Even it's true, but you got to remind yourself, okay? Shoot, man, if you find yourself stressing, you gotta find something to relieve that stress, okay? Find something to relieve that stress. And it could be anything, but it could be other things. But listen, I'm gonna share something with you that came to my phone today, and I like this one. Okay, this one is talking about was preference ascend. It says making excuses gets you nowhere. Defying obstacles will turn your excuses into stepping stones upon which you will elevate to higher levels. Ascend. And what that made me, what it kind of made me think about too was I heard something. It's probably like 1 or 2 days ago, and it said that reality doesn't care about your feelings. Reality doesn't care about morality. And I was like, I was just thinking on that, and I was just like, you know, what it sounded like to me was, you know, it is what it is. You know, this thing happened. And so you got to move on. You got to continue. You got to do something. You personally have to do something about it. You can't just sit and wait for your feelings to fix something or morality to fix something. You know, the reality is that thing happened. What are you going to do? So it's time for, you know, us to get off our butts, not wait for anybody else. It's time for ascension. It's time for you to go be the best you that you can be, you know, and not worry about whatever anybody else is doing. You gotta go make a change. So that's what I got. That's all I got.
That was a good word. He said, rise up to the occasion.
We fall down. Hey, listen.
He said, rise up to the occasion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the Kamikaze. Good to see y'all again. Love seeing that y'all coming back. Y'all riding with us till the wheels fall off, and I appreciate it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Your boy is staying hydrated with some good old H2O. I'm ready to kick it into the show. But I'm taking my shots at Ensign Peach. But let's get into it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. No big introductions. Let's get into the show, y'all.
That's right. And look, I'm drinking on this Jack Honey, okay? It looks a little personal bottle, okay? But at the same time, I also got the Enzyme Peach ready to go just in case. But to be honest with you, I'm ready for some shots. But not just any shot, okay? This is the purest of shots. This is the purest of shots right here. All right. And I'm not talking about like this lame-o. No. I'm talking about the clear. You see how clear this is? You see how clear that is? That's the clearest, right? The clearest and the purest of
Clear as a
H2O.
bell.
It's the clearest
Yeah,
of
clearest
H2O.
one.
That's what I'm shooting.
Some bitch look like Voss.
And no, it's not Aquafina.
Hallelujah. Because we don't judge.
It's my night. We are not judging you for whatever you drink. Let us know in the comments what you are sipping on this good Friday night. We see we got the Jack in the building. We got that good old H2O in the building. We got the Enzyme. Enzyme need to call us for real. We need to holler at you, Enzyme. Enzyme Peach seems to be a show choice, right? We got I got malt beverage right here because honestly, 40 to hit your boy. I was like, hold on, man, I need to chill out for a second. So so I'm keeping it light tonight, but I also would like to shout out all my greenery users. Give me a leaf in the comments if that's you. All right. All my greenery users out here, we having some fun. That's how we gonna be tonight. That's the time I'm on. Good messages. Good start. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
What we got? What we got? What we doing? What we saying? What we doing? What we saying? Come on. What?
Oh, my bad. All right, sorry, we do that. Okay. Let's just do a quick recap because since the last time we were here, a lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
As much as I hate, and I do mean hate. I mean hate with a capital H and a hard ER. I hate saying this, but shout out to the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. They did the damn thing. And, slow clap. Man. And for the Chiefs, I mean, it was it's hard to win 3 in a row, right? But it's like they knew how to play all the way up until the Super Bowl. The Eagles just straight up bullied them, man. It was crazy. It was real wild to see.
It's hard to throw a pass when you don't get an opportunity to throw a pass. So
that's a fact.
It's hard to win games when you got turnovers, and we know all about that. Okay, we know all about that. So, and so do the Lions.
Damn. Word, because they turned the ball over. What was it, like 5-6 times?
Yeah.
Good luck winning any game of football turning the ball over 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. And to be honest,
I feel like the limit is like 2. Like after 2, you lost.
We listen. It would have been a back and forth. It would have been who has the ball last had we not turned the ball over that many times. But as far as the Super Bowl goes, going back to the Super Bowl, if you don't give the quarterback any chance to like throw the ball, and you put that quarterback on the ground often, and he's going to rethink things. There's going to be some hesitation. I don't care how great you are. You're in the back of your mind, the clock is ticking. When you start the game, you're probably thinking, all right, bet I have X amount of time. You got 5 seconds, right? Once you get hit a couple times, that thing is like 1.5 seconds. Oh, snap. We didn't practice for 1.5 second plays. So, I mean, the defense did a great job. And then they was only rushing 4.
I was going to say, it was that front 4, man. That front 4 was...
Jeez. I was like,
I don't know if they was on PEDs or what, man. No, I'm kidding. Not really. No, nobody quote me on any of that. But they was on something that day. They wanted it more.
Everybody else that head wasn't in the game. They was looking to see if Taylor was watching.
I don't know what the hell for. Anybody trying to see that bony little flapjack cheeks?
Who we talking about?
Taylor Swift.
No, I know.
Damn Taylor Swift. Now I'm gonna say it again. Damn Taylor Swift. And any of y'all Swifties out there, I hope all y'all sad because I did say that last show. Anything that make the Swifties cry makes me smile. So all the Swifties was sad. I'm happy.
I think I figured it out because they didn't even show her that much. That's probably why they lost. They didn't show her as many times as they do, during like the regular games.
They messed up Travis Kelce's post Super Bowl proposal. They messed it up. Now she's gonna break up with him.
Ooh.
Next album.
That'll make for a good song. Yeah, there you go. I was getting ready to say that'll make for a great song.
Yep.
Great album.
Yep.
Dang, what would the lyrics be? Couldn't go all the way.
Oh no!
Yikes. Ooh.
Go find a new place to stay.
Yikes.
Two good times and out.
Ouch. Oh my
Yikes.
goodness. Let me check on him real quick. Is he
Are you okay, Travis?
You should still had that black girl. No, I'm playing. I don't know. He might have. I don't know. We having fun yet? Okay. All right. Let's move on. Speaking of the Super Bowl, with that in mind, the thing that everybody came out of Sunday night talking about was the halftime show. I'm curious, fellas, and I wish Kev was on because he wanted to argue about this, and I wanted to argue with him about this. But what were y'all thoughts on? Maybe I'll bring it up again next week. I'm serious. I'm curious to see what he says.
Right, we got
thoughts on the
figure
halftime
that out. We got to.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear what he's got to say about that.
We got to like infiltrate his phone and get him on here somehow.
Man, somebody reach out to Kev. Like pop on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So
he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing at his at the is it All-State, Junior All-State? Is that it?
I think so. Something like that. Yeah.
So,
yeah, my man.
Shout out
doing
to our
his
boy,
thing with
man.
the kids, you know what I'm saying? We need more teachers like him. Caring teachers that give the students their all, man. I mean, he goes above and beyond every single time. So shout out to Kev for real.
For sure.
All
right, go ahead.
My take on the Super Bowl halftime show. For me, I got two takes on it because it just depends on how you look at it. As far as entertainment wise goes, right? If I'm pure entertainment, I mean, I thought it was a mid entertainment type of show, like just like it wasn't a bunch of fireworks, and it wasn't like an over the top type deal for me. But when I saw it live, I was over a friend's house that was streaming, and really I couldn't hear anything. Like it sounded muffled. The sound quality didn't seem like it was there when I watched it live on the streaming service. And I don't remember what streaming service it was on. Not to say like I'm not trying to badmouth the streamers. I'm just saying like that's what it was live. But when I went back to watch it again and listen to it, and then me watching again from an artist standpoint, the artistry of it I thought was like dope. I thought it was super dope. The connections he was making, the song choices, it was like a story. And it felt like a well-written artist story, from an artist standpoint. I definitely liked it. I thought it was it was up there as far as the artistry of it all. And it was a ton of symbolisms in there and whatnot. But like I said, from an entertainment standpoint, I mean, it wasn't. I thought it was mid. It wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't a normal wow entertainment type of show. And I think it was. Of course, it was done purposefully.
Oh, absolutely. I was going to say, if you compare it to the rest of the Super Bowl halftime shows, do you think like if he would have had everything like the pyrotechnics and the big stunts, do you think it would have took away from his message?
I can't say that it would take away from the message because I mean for that halftime show was about song choices and it was about telling a story. So I mean, even if it was changed around and he did certain other songs, even if he did some of the same songs and just made it more entertaining, I don't. I think it would be for that entertainment and not necessarily to convey a message. I mean, the at the end, he was like, turn the TV off. That was message right there. And it was one of those, you can. It was one of those take from it what you will.
Yeah. I think I was in the same boat with it. It was actually pretty cool seeing Samuel L. Jackson portraying Uncle Sam. I ain't even gonna lie. When I seen him, for some reason, I had snakes on the plane in the back of my head.
I think everybody has snakes on a plane in the back of their head whenever Samuel
Whenever
Jackson
he pops up on the screen.
is partly yelling. I think that's his normal talk, though. He talks and yell.
I thought everybody was going to be
No,
yelling.
I can't stop yelling. That's how I talk.
But no, do I feel like it could have been a little bit more of an exciting show? Absolutely. But
you wake up next to Samuel L. Good morning, motherfuckers. You fixing them some. All right, I'm not gonna go down that road. Nope. Trey, what are your thoughts? Nope, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go down that road. What are your thoughts, Trey?
I'm jumping in. I'm going in. Basically the same. I thought it was mid. I thought it was mid from the beginning, man. If I was kind of literally what you said, if I was grading on entertainment value alone, I probably would have gave it a D, right? If I was grading on, artistry, general artistry and message, probably would have gave it an A. I think that kind of averages out to like C plus, B minus. That's mid by definition. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I looked at it. I wouldn't have. It's not in anybody's top five. Like there's been 30 or so Super Bowl halftime shows, right? Like mainstream ones, right? Since 1990, 91, 92. I think Michael Jackson was 92, right? So there's been about 30-ish, 35. So the top 10% would be 3.5, right? So let's call it 4. Is it in your top 4 halftime shows? Can you name 4 better halftime shows? Absolutely, I think so. Mike, Prince, the one where Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce formed like Voltron.
Janet Jackson is number 1 for me.
Janet Jackson. That's what I'm saying. Janet and JT.
That's number 1 for me. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It was amazing. I mean,
It was fully amazing. It was fully. If you've seen Half Baked, just type "fully man" right in the comments. That's all I want to see. Fully man in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I think you could reasonably and fairly easily name 3, probably 6, probably 10 that were better than that show. You know what I'm saying? So I think by definition, I'd have to say it was mid. And as far as the message and all that, it's a tree falling in the woods, right? Good message, but I mean, I suppose a good message maybe. But if most people were tuned out, then, I will say this though. A couple of things I loved about the show. I loved that the women didn't look like whores. I love that the men didn't look like queers. Just saying. I love that people just look like people. They look like dancers. They look like they were just kind of chilling in real life, regular. I did like that. You know what I'm saying? SZA coming out was cool. It was mid. It was all right. Like when I turned the TV off or turned the show off, that was kind of my response. This was cool. It was cool. It wasn't. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. I think people that said that were exaggerating.
Oh yeah.
I think it was. I don't think it was the best thing I've ever seen either. I think people that said that was exaggerating. So
I mean,
it's so bad though. Mid.
in my opinion, though, and that's just my opinion, right? His songs aren't, again, in my opinion, they're not concert songs.
I agree.
To me, his songs are, songs you vibing to in your car, you listening to, and you're like listening to it. You're not like hearing it. You're like listening to it. Like they're not concert songs to me. So I mean, I guess, for those that were expecting the spectacle and the entertainment, I mean, yeah, I mean, you go in, you're disappointed. For those that didn't understand or maybe, whatever. Yeah, I mean, your opinion is your opinion of it. But I will say it has been a talking piece. A lot of people were talking about it.
Yeah, and I've definitely been hearing a lot of Kendrick fans say that they wish that he would have pulled out like some of his older music.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Yep.
So like, even if he would have went back to like Money Trees, that's one of my personal favorites. So I mean, even if he would have went to that would have made a good halftime performance. But I agree with Richard. Like a lot of his most recent songs don't seem like they're concert worthy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely think he chose the wrong song set for that show, for that audience. I don't think that was the right, or the best. I won't say the right. I don't think it was the best set. I really don't. But hey, it's his music, his stage, his choice. There was a lot that I did like about it. There was a good amount that I didn't necessarily like about it, and a lot of it that I was just kind of not really wowed by. And so, like I said, if I'm grading it, C plus. Yeah, C plus. High mid, strong mid, like a 78, 79.
Wouldn't it be
strong mid?
Like a B?
That's a B
today's.
What do you mean it's a B here? Fuck you mean it's a B here? What do we what?
You didn't know?
Hell no, I didn't. Oh, you know what? Yeah,
to the grading systems now, that's a B.
I thought that was just in California. That's here too. I thought that was just in California, where nobody gives a crap.
No,
I mean, Maryland is on our way to becoming little California.
Well, I think that's just public. I thought that was public education.
Yeah.
Period. Because I mean, it's not that way. At least as far as I know, it's not that way on the college level. But I thought that was public schools. I could be wrong. I gotta look it up, but I know.
Can somebody look that up and let us know? Because I'm curious about that. And I don't trust my Google fingers after I've been drinking all day. So
What aside from us talking about the show, let us know in the comments what you liked about the show and what songs from Kendrick you feel like he should have put in the halftime show.
Yeah. You said Money Trees is one. What's that one? Pull Up, Drink, Headshot, Drink, like that joint.
Swimming pools.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I smoke a lot of weed. Anyway, but yeah, man, I just don't think it was the best song set, but that's just my opinion on that. What's going on? We got some people in the comments. What's happening, Sav? Hey, babe. What's up, Diamond? It's good.
Hey.
What's good, man? Yeah, we about to have a good conversation tonight. We recapping the week and then some more stuff that I'm sure y'all gonna want to chime in on. Real quick, let's jump to the NBA All-Star game, which this year was pretty different. they decided to change the format. Y'all, I just kind of briefly without revealing too much, because I'm gonna show them what I mean by they changed it. All right, so but just kind of real briefly, what overall were your thoughts on the All Star game? And did you watch the All Star game? Are you kind of over the NBA? No, y'all. I'm asking y'all.
Oh, yo, I thought you talking.
No, y'all, you niggas.
We glitched out for a
Right,
minute.
'cause I was like, all right, yeah.
I
Sound
didn't.
off in the comments. I was just getting ready to say that. Sound off.
That's
in
all
the
good. That's all good.
No, I heard that they was going to be changing some things up. Honestly, I did not catch it live. I didn't watch any of it because during that time, man, we was going through it, sick and everything else, and
Yeah.
so I didn't get to catch nothing but some highlight. I finally caught some highlights and whatnot. So, but I have seen the All-Star game in the past, and I don't know. I hadn't been tuning into it for the past, like, I want to say, like 4 years maybe, because I just wasn't interested. But I did want to catch it this time because I heard there were some changes. And so yeah, I'm glad I did catch some highlights though, because I personally liked it. I like the changes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead, McHugh. My bad. Go ahead.
honestly, I didn't even get to see it. Of course, your boy been slaving away, but from the highlights, I can say I liked what I saw as far as the changes, and it's almost like it was a mesh between like the All Star Comedy Weekend plus the game all at one. So it's kind of like you didn't have to miss out on two events. It was almost like a good collab. I actually like how they did the layout for the game this year.
Word. Okay. All right. So let's show everybody what we're talking about. So for NBA traditionalists, those of us who've been watching it for a little bit, the All-Star game is typically East versus West. The best teams in the Eastern Conference versus the best teams in the Western Conference. And I guess it might be maybe 10 or 15 or so years ago, a little bit ago, they adjusted the format. Maybe it wasn't that long ago, but a little bit ago, they adjusted the format to where there's basically a team captain from each conference, and they can pick the best players from anywhere in the NBA, Eastern Conference, Western Conference. It doesn't matter, right? They're the team captain of that team. Well, this year, they changed the format up even more. So let's take a look.
This year, we've got a brand new twist to the All-Star game. The typical East versus West format is go! And you guys are drafting the teams.
I'm going to be GM of the year, baby. Sing it in.
This year, we've got a brand new twist to the All-Star game. The typical East versus West format is
Go!
and you guys are drafting the teams.
I'm going to be GM of the year, baby.
All right. So Kenny was excited. His team didn't win. So basically, long story short, what they did was these three guys and Candace Parker drafted teams, and they competed against each other in a tournament, 4-team tournament, 3 games or 2, 3 games, and one superior winner, Shaq's team, the OG team old school, they won. At first, I did watch it live. At first, I was kind of like, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. I know, like one of the teams, like you said, Shaq's team was a cheat code. One of the teams had a player on it who wasn't even on an NBA team at that moment. So, like, there was this, at first I was like, man, what are we doing, right? I think they can grow this format, though. This style can be pretty cool. And I will say, shout out to the NBA for trying to adapt something different without going all the way away from what they've always done, like the NFL did, for example, with regards to the Pro Bowl back I mean, the Pro Bowl is not even. I mean, is there even a Pro Bowl anymore? It's just a skills challenge now, right? They just got to get together, inside a dome, you know, do their skills challenge and then keep it moving, right? Like it used to be a whole game.
They still do the flag football.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, the flag football. Right, I forgot about that. The skills challenge and flag football.
Yeah, they do the flag football, and even in that, like I understand what they're trying to do, right? They're trying not to have somebody get Sean Taylored, okay? And I get that they're on contract and this, that, and the third, so I get that. And I don't mind. I personally don't mind the flag football. I think it allows for just a little bit more freedom of like showing some talent, the catches and whatnot. And there's no fear of intentionally getting tackled or blasted, blown up. So I kind of like that. And then when it comes to coming back to the NBA with the format, like I said, I caught the highlights. I thought Shaq's team was definitely the cheat code because it seemed like if you look at the roster, if you look at each team, it looked like it was old school versus the new school versus the younger at least younger cats. All right.
Yeah, I think one of the teams was the Rising Stars, like the younger cats. Like
when you have Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Harden. I mean, you got them on the same team. Kevin Durant,
Tatum, yeah, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum.
It's like the
it wasn't fair. Those were the real All Stars. The actual All Stars won.
in straight up Curry fashion, he hit one from half court just willy nilly. They just playing with him right now. They just playing with him. I said, man, and poor oh my gosh, all right, don't kill me, fans, because I'm not a basketball fan like that. Wimbyama. I don't know his name. Okay,
I got you. Victor Wembanyama.
Change your name. No,
Victor, change your name is too tough.
His tall, linky self was out there, just looked like he was playing as hard as he could. I mean, it just maybe I don't know. It was the highlights. Maybe I caught some of them wrong. It was like they was out there sweating, playing hard, and then you got the Shaq OGs just not even broke a sweat yet. Just, I was like, oh, hey yo, but it did get to a point where they were like, nobody was playing defense. It was all offense, all showboat, and I love that aspect of it as well. Kyrie Irving's handles are insane as usual, and of course, Curry's shot is crazy. Even Harden, with his little step that he does. Like it was good. It was good. It was good to see some of these new cats because, like I said, I haven't been watching it, so there are definitely some up and coming rising stars. Man, hey man, y'all keep doing your thing. Keep doing it. I mean, y'all gonna be the new face once these old guys, retire. So keep it up, man. Keep going. Don't think that you've arrived, like. Because somebody else is gonna come up and pass you, and then I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Be right on the free agent list.
Yeah, left behind. Whoever fall behind is left behind.
Yeah.
Word.
It was good, man.
Hey, man.
I didn't catch any of the dunk contest or anything like that. Oh no, I did catch one though. I did catch one. I caught the one. I caught the most important.
Which one?
You know which one. It involves a car.
I know which one. Yeah, that's the one.
Because what's his face jumped over the hood of a car, right?
Blake Griffin, yep.
Now you got this cat
Mac McClung.
There you go.
Mac McClung. Remember the name, Mac McClung.
Sheesh.
Whole car.
Ain't he like he's in like the G League or something? I don't even think he's like I thought he was I gotta look it up. I thought somebody said
he's like a He's like a journeyman. He's like been all over. Like he can't stay on the team for one reason or another.
Something like I don't know. But listen,
But
dunk contest.
dude.
Hey man, do it. He did it. Jump instead of jumping over the hood, you jump over the entire car. Listen,
The whole car. He jumped over the whole car, caught the ball between his legs, and then tomahawked the joint 2 hands, boy. And then like, and he did it on his first try.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about. All right, so the question I'm going to ask, and y'all let me know in the comments what you think.
And then he Superman the floor.
Then he's Superman. That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, is he the greatest dunker? Slam dunk contest dunker of all time. What do y'all think?
According to Spike Lee's facial expression after he made that dunk, absolutely.
I can't give him that yet. I get it. He jumped over a car. I get it. But I mean, you got to jump out the building. And again, my opinion, you got to jump out the building, the entire building, and come back down. It's got to be some super Space Jam type thing. And then I'll put you above Vince Carter.
Vince Carter did put his arm in the rim. That's wild. That's wild stuff. But Mac McClung jumped over
I feel like
with
Vince Carter.
theatrics.
I feel like Vince Carter could have took the ball and jumped through the hoop and looped around, and he just didn't do it because he didn't want to. He was under contract. Okay, he was under contract, so he didn't want to risk injury. But I feel like he could have jumped all the way through the hoop, looped around, still dunked twice. I feel like, listen.
You think Vince jumping over that car?
Yes, absolutely.
You think you jumping over that car? You think you jumping over that car, grabbing the ball between his legs?
I think Vince Carter is jumping over a van. Okay.
Oh my God.
He's jumping out the building. Okay. Are you crazy? It's Vince Carter.
That man need to jump.
He is half man, half amazing. He is half man, half amazing. After all. I don't know, man.
Look, he probably had some
Nobody's
crazy
won 3
ideas.
in a row.
We don't know. He probably had some crazy ideas, and they just didn't let him do it at the time.
I want to see somebody jump a pickup truck with monster truck tires.
Oh God! He's a monster.
Right.
That's what I want to see. Jump an 18-wheeler, the whole length.
But somebody got to jump an 18-wheeler to be better than Vince Carter? That's crazy. That's crazy. What? That's crazy talk.
Off the vertical.
Off a vertical. No.
Okay.
Mac McClung is not getting the love he deserves. And look, there has been precisely zero 3-time slam dunk champions in NBA history. Okay? That is before last weekend. Now there's one.
And I definitely think McClung definitely got the potential to do it.
Touche.
He done it. He won 3.
He did.
He done it. 3 in a row.
He need to do 5.
Wow.
I mean, he's good. I just want him to be great. He good. I want him to be great. That's all.
Listen, if he reached number 4, listen, you can win. Hey, who was his competition? Okay?
Nobody.
That's all I'm saying. It wasn't Vince Carter.
Vince Carter is 137 years old.
In basketball years. Listen, his knees are, right? Listen, and he's still jumping. Hey, okay?
He's still dunking. Y'all see that video of him dunking last week or something like that?
All he needs is ankles, and he's still dunking, okay?
He ain't jumping over no car, though.
He's jumping over a car. He can jump over a car with his toes. He can jump over a car with his toes. Imagine what he can do when he's in full stride, okay? He's jumping over the van. He's jumping over a semi.
He gonna twinkle.
He's jumping over a semi off the vertical.
He just want a little
tomahawking.
Just get him some
360.
Get him a pair of them NBA sponsored Capitone socks. He be all right.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Who is this guy's competition? Nobody. No.
Nobody.
Okay.
We can name some people that got some. There were some people that had some pretty fire dunks, man. But one good time, he made all 3 of his dunks on the first try. I've seen so many that like they flunked out or they barely made it on their third try. And listen, they be trying some wild stuff. Like if you've ever dunked a basketball before, you know how hard it is to dunk a basketball, okay? And then to do all them theatrics, what they be doing is incredible. Yeah. So people, I'm not surprised people miss on the first, second, or third try. What I'm saying is my man made all three on his first try. White men can't jump except for Mac McClung.
We gotta check his birth certificate.
Somebody he got to check his birth certificate, man. He gave 1% rule.
He got a black card.
He got to do what's that? The DNA testing thing. We got
23andMe. We got 23andMe, Mac McClung. He got to be one of us.
He got 10% Congo and 7%.
Listen,
he got 1.5 Kenyan.
He's 27% sub-Saharan West African.
This cat gonna come back 98% Polish. I don't know. No shade to Poland. I want no trouble with Poland. I like Poland. No trouble. You cats live in sub-zero temperatures all the time. I don't want no smoke, and neither do y'all apparently. All right. I'm just playing, y'all. All right, y'all ready to move on? Ready to do some up to it?
Let's go.
46 minutes, and this is what we've been doing.
And this is where I was just thinking that, bro. I was just thinking that. All right. Here we go. All right. Hold on. I got to check something real quick.
We live.
All right. I had to make sure that I did it right so y'all can still hear us with this picture up. All right, here we go. We can still be heard. Here we go. What we going to talk about? Y'all want to talk about no tax returns for women who put their men on child support, or proud side chicks?
Proud side chicks.
Proud to be a side chick. She's proud to be a side chick. Well, at least she'll get that D. And I won't forget the wife who let him bring that all to me.
What you want to do?
And I make him stand up.
I feel like I want to touch on this proud side chicks.
I know. I think
this is terrible. I'm sorry, y'all, because I actually like that song, man. I'm sorry. Proud to be an American. I actually like the song, but that was too. I mean, it's right for parody.
I think I'm going up to it on the proud side chicks. This is what? I mean,
like, what does that even mean?
She on the side with pride.
I'm going up to it on pride. and me going up to it on proud side chicks doesn't mean I agree with this is not an agreement with.
Absolutely. We do
this
not
is saying that we want to talk about it, okay? We want to talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay?
They're trying to kill me over here, yo.
We don't condone it, but we going to talk about it.
All right, man, here we go. All right, we got the proud side chick. Here we go.
About side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not going to leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay. Oh, my God. Are you a proud side chick?
I want you to be really honest.
Okay.
Are you her husband?
Absolutely.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh, okay. There's a difference in believing in God and fearing God. I don't think that you fear God. because I don't think you understand the conviction that's being a person who is the person who is stepping into somebody's marriage. God does not approve of that. If you read that word, if you take in your daily bread, there will be a conviction. You think that this is just a book that works for you whenever you want it to work for you. That's not how it goes, baby. So for you to be able to say that you believe in God right now, that's the reason. If y'all really want to know why I'm passionate about this conversation, that's the reason. Because in my walk, I fear God. So every behavior that I have reflects on the godly principles and my fear of God. So I am never going to get up to no mic and say that I knowingly have stepped into somebody else's marriage, and I am okay with that. If the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you if the shoe was on the other foot. You talking about this woman doesn't approve of that. You causing pain to that woman as well. We as brothers and sisters of Christ, we are not supposed to be causing intentional pain on somebody else. So I challenge you, since you got up to this mic to try to challenge your girl Kitty. I challenge you, okay? Because now you finna see 6'5" Grove side. I challenge you, honey. I challenge you. Maybe you need to fast so you can get that spiritual demon off of you. I challenge you.
Wow. Oh, wow. 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 I'll drink to that.
Shout out to my girl Kitty. Whew. She took that whole audience.
I can't help to like think that comes from a place of hurt. But you know, I
Maybe
can't
a
help
place of healing.
Yeah.
You know, did I say that wrong? A place of hurt.
No, I hear you.
A place of healing. A place of, well, either way, she done been through. It sounded like she done been through some stuff. Yeah. Whew. Woo. Yeah.
You, going in was an understatement, bro.
She went all the way in. She went all the way in. Okay? With no Vaseline.
Facts. No. Listen. All right. So look.
Yo, Kitty just got me speechless, bro.
Look. All right. So let's push this a bit, because I think that everything is all fine and dandy until you put things in its proper context, right? You know, it's like as I say it a lot, you know, it all makes sense when you don't think about it, right? She thought she was going to get up there because she was offended about the truth of what she was doing, the reality of her being, you know, somebody's side chick. And she was proud of it, you know. Now, here's the thing. She could have asked that question and kept her mouth shut, right? But that guilty conscience, it reared its ugly head, and she felt the need to boast about what she was doing. I think, you know, that's where she messed up. I feel like she could have asked that question and just kind of, you know, let it rock. But no, she decided she wanted to get boastful about it because she was offended ultimately. And how you gonna be boastful about doing something that you know is wrong? You know what I'm saying?
I can't even say that. I can't even say that she messed up. You know, at the beginning of the show, I talked about reality, right? And people like to live in their own truth, right? But then there's reality. And when that sucker hits you, right? Then you're like, oh, you know, because you're these feelings that you have. And I think I said it in one of the shows previous before, right? You know, your feelings are just that. Like, if we're being honest, nobody should give a damn about your feelings right now. Like reality doesn't care about your feelings. The
Yep.
reality
Facts
of
don't
it
care
is,
about your feelings. I say it all the time.
the reality of it is, if you say that you're a believer and that you walk, this is your walk, this is what you believe in, and this is your walk, like, but you only want to take bits and pieces of it. Boom, reality is gonna hit, somebody gonna hit you with that reality, and you gotta take, you gotta swallow that, because the reality of it is, maybe you don't, maybe you want to take little bits and pieces here and there and make it fit what you want and not what the reality of it is. And so, like, I don't think she messed up. I think she just got an awakening. She got an awakening. Like, I don't think she's probably even heard it that way. If you don't have somebody in your corner that's giving it to you, like Kitty just gave it to her, like seriously, like,
And it was well warranted, especially when she stuck her chest out and said that
boom.
she was proud that she was getting the best of this man. How you know that?
But even that is like, all right, let's say you don't believe in God, blah blah blah, woo woo woo, right? I mean, just the fact that, like, because she talked to, I think I saw that one, and she was talking about how she is hurting this other woman. Like, even if you didn't believe in God, you didn't believe in those principles, right? There's not even an agreement there. Like, this is like you just hurting this other person over here. Like, I see if it was different, if there was a conversation had and that was y'all agreement and everybody's cool with it. But this is like you literally out here just hurting somebody else and not giving a care. You just getting yours. You out here hurting people. I mean, what if that you don't know? What if what if the wife turn around and come after you? I mean, there's so many what ifs, but it's real life. It happens. It happens where the other person goes after the that cheater, that side piece or whatever it is.
It's like part of me want to step into her thought process and ask her, like, what's your end game? You happy with breaking up a covenant marriage? But what's the end game of it? You thinking you might have a chance at walking away with his heart? You're a side chick.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. Did she think it all the way through? Because now she's getting the best of him. But guess what? If he decides to divorce his wife and now he wants to be with you 100% of the time, now you got all of them. You don't have just the best. Now you got the rest.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. The inspirational one with a strike.
Mm.
That was good, man. That was good.
Mm.
Can we talk about this real quick? Being a side chick is diabolical, and yes, I'm judging. Being a 2 and moving like you're a 10 is another. Could it be that she just thinks she's getting his best because she's getting something?
Yeah,
because otherwise she'd probably get nothing.
Ooh, when you're used to not getting nothing.
When you used to not getting nothing and he give you more than what you used to getting, it might feel like you getting his best, his all, his everything. But that's just because
maybe
okay.
Maybe the reality is you getting his 20% while he's giving them the other 80.
Probably just taking advantage.
Maybe they've been going through something, and you really just getting the 20%.
She probably not even getting that. She probably getting 1.5%. And feel like she getting 140.
Lord,
she getting the 2 a.m. text. What you doing? Like that, and that's all we use her for. Like,
Oof.
you know,
Jeez.
we gotta stop that, man. Like,
Oof.
listen, you
Do
know.
better.
Oof.
And here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. I'll just ask this question, and y'all can tell me what y'all think. If he were to leave her for you, what makes you think he won't leave you for someone else?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you think he won't rizz up another chick just as, thirsty as you? It's another 2 moving like a 10. Maybe an upgrade to get a 3. No? Okay. Just me? Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
That's fair, though. I mean, go for an upgrade like an iPhone, huh?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give me them 3 cameras. I want 3 cameras on my phone.
Soon as you got that 15 Pro Max from the store, you found out that 16 dropped next week.
You know what I'm saying? Now bro gotta go get that 16. Guess what? That 17 around the corner. Hello.
And then I guess from her standpoint, she's not looking at the full picture. Like, now you are publicly known for being a proud side chick. Meanwhile, your Mr. Right could have been out there and you just shot your chances to hell at actually finding somebody that would have gave you that 100% attention you wanted instead of you playing second fiddle in a committed relationship.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's
if you passed around being a proud side chick, nobody want hand-me-downs.
I don't know. Maybe that's her. Maybe that's what she wants.
You don't
Spreading
pose
the
the wife
love.
up to hand me down. You don't pose the wife up to hand me down. You don't push the wife that.
It's got to be something to that, right? It's like it's got to be something to that mindset. It's like there's single men out there. There's single men out there, but you latch on to a married man, and you think you're getting the best of them. You get what? You get the best of why? Because y'all don't argue, y'all don't do this, that, the third, right? You just get
Ain't
the
no need to
fun.
argue, man. You finna bust it wide open for your boy. What you mean, dog?
I can
She
tell you
finna bust it wide open for your boy. What we fighting about?
Go time. It's go time. Of course, you're not arguing. Y'all ain't go through nothing. Y'all ain't going through nothing. There's nothing there. There's no foundation. There's
Man, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you mean, man? You know what we fighting for? We ain't got to go through nothing, man. Yeah, all I got to go through is through down there. You know what I'm saying? I just got to go through far enough to get to the wall and tear down walls like Jericho. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Of course we not. Of course you getting that because that's because you a nut rag. You a cum dumpster.
Oof. Not even a part of the tile set. Just you out there in the car. You the rag. Like
you the rag. You know. We had to get this. We got to clean up real quick before I go to my real woman. Uh-oh. All right. Hey, listen. And that's okay as long as you know that that's what you want to do. Shout out to the side chicks. If that's where you want to be, that's just where you want to be. Long as you know that that's where you are. I think we shouldn't disillusion ourselves, or you shouldn't disillusion yourself with thinking that you're gonna get him to leave her for you. Chances are. And then like you said, LB, you know, you ain't gonna get the best. You gonna get the rest at that point.
I think it's the fact that she said she believed in God, and she was. It was that fact, like it was that fact that really just set it all off. Like, are you kidding me?
The audacity. The audacity.
It had no sense of feeling a conviction. I pray for that lady.
You probably go to Jamal Bryant Church. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I said it. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just playing. I'm not really. I don't want to lie to y'all, man. I feel like I feel like through what is it, 102 episodes, I ain't never lied to y'all. I ain't about to start lying now. Y'all know you know who you are. You go to that. You subscribe to. All right. Okay. Speaking of what make you think, okay, all right. We got to pause real quick. I'm gonna bring us back in a second.
In honor of Black History Month.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
Yep, you should all know that dropped. That somebody made that in real life. I had to see it. You had to see it too. That's right. Speaking of audacity, somebody made that. You ain't got to get no thoughts on it. I don't wait. No. You ain't got to get no thoughts on it. We're going to move on. If you see their faces, then you know why I did that. If y'all see their faces, you know exactly why I did that. Okay, all right, moving on. Here we go. Next up. This says inaccurate history. That's not actually what that is. That's a couple's message. That's actually about apology language. My bad. All right. So you've heard of love languages. You've heard of all of those things. This is called the apology language, or how this unemployed black man has 2 wives. Gentlemen, what are we up to?
Go ahead.
No, like me personally, I've already seen this story.
Which one?
About the unemployed guy with the 2 wives. Blows my mind.
Are you up to it? Are you up to that one? What's up?
Blows my mind.
I haven't seen any of them, but this unemployed man has 2 wives.
Like, yo, just go up to it. You're gonna be blown just like me.
Well, I mean, hey, I am intrigued. I'm like, hey, let's talk about it.
Sounds like an up to it to me.
We up to it over here on unemployment. We up to it.
Okay. We are up to it on how the unemployed man has 2 wives. He got 2 wives. So I'll be transparent here. I have not seen this either. I saw literally that title right there would say unemployed man has 2 wives. And I said, yeah, this is going to be an option. So Q is the only one who has seen this. I haven't seen it either. Okay. I did that on purpose. I wanted this to be an organic reaction. So here we go. Oh boy.
In our household, the women are the breadwinners. That's the way we run things here. That's the way we like it to be structured.
Nick is a trophy husband, if you will.
We prefer it that way, honestly. Like, I would go crazy if I was at the house all the time. And I pride myself on being a breadwinner, and Jenny's right there with me. I am a manager at an organization company. Jen is management in an IT company. Jen and I make more than enough money by ourselves. We don't need that. We don't want that.
Let me just say this right quick. If you look at a chessboard, the king doesn't really move much because he just moves a square at a time. Meanwhile, the queen, she's all over the board, okay? The queen's got all the power. The king just kind of holds court. I am a stay-at-home dad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey yo, but for real,
He liking
my nigga might have cracked the code, yo. This nigga got like 2 4s and made an 8, 2 3s and made a 6.
Yeah, more like 2 2s and maybe
2 2s and made a 4. He got 2 2s and made a 4. He got 2 1.5s and made a 3.
He
might have
liking
cracked
the
code.
chess.
He might have cracked the lazy nigga code. Find you 2 1.5s, combine them to make a 3. He supposed to get who?
He's supposed to be the king and they the queens. They move over the board, but he said the king only make one move at a time. What move he make with no job?
He wash dishes,
The
nigga.
only
Like,
move that they
wash
like
dishes.
The only three. Listen,
that's what I'm saying. He might have cracked. Bro might have cracked the code, like low key. I'm just saying.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
He does the one move that gets them to move all over the board.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, all my man's got to do is clap some half decent cheeks. Both of them is okay with this. You know what I'm saying? They both make, like they said, enough money. They okay with that. I mean, this nigga might have cracked the code. I'm just saying. All right. If anything ever happens with me and my wife, God forbid, I'm gonna go be a gigolo for 2 1.5s. I'm just saying. I'm playing. I couldn't do that. But wow.
2 1.5 with 6-figure incomes.
Oh hell, 2 1. They both got 6-figure income. They 2 4s, man. 2 3s. They gotta be at least 2 3s. They got 6 figures. That's worth a point. 1.5.
Bro.
This nigga's making $200,000 plus a year to wash dishes. To keep the house clean. And they're not in the house because they work. He chilling.
All right, Stepman Jr.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't clap billionaire Oprah cheeks?
Hey, real talk. Let's have real talk real quick. I mean, we've been having real, but let's have real talk. All right, let's talk about this for a second. All right,
let's talk about it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump into this because this has been like something that has been like talked about before, but just on the woman being at home. Nah, you ain't got to zoom in and do this because I want to see your reaction as well. I can only see my reaction. Trey, I want to see your reaction. Okay, here we go.
Won't see your face.
All right, because you've had the woman at home thing, right? You've had the woman at home thing, and then she's cooking, and then she's supposed to be, having the house clean, the food prepared, right? And it had the cheeks ready, right? Supposed to have it ready, right? But here's what we know. All right, and it is factual that it's more work for the woman to get ready than it is for the man to get ready.
That's true.
So if the man's at home, right, he's cleaning, he's cooking and whatnot, all right, chances are he ready to go. Right? So in this scenario, I'm willing to bet, right? In this scenario the scenario here, right? I'm willing to bet that he's ready to go. That sounds like a win-win for those ladies there. I'm saying.
Then he could make an OnlyFans with, he got 2 not even so hot looking ones. Somehow they make lots of money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
I was about to say, you ain't
all
got
right, Q, you saw the whole thing, man. What are your thoughts?
All right.
After seeing that clip, I was wondering, like, do they even have kids in that scenario?
I mean, probably not.
I mean,
I was just baffled.
Probably not. He's not even seen
He's not even
house husband. Send him to the wolves.
Please. Oh man.
My man at home giving the 3 sandwiches, the 3 S's.
Hey, listen, man. He's probably providing all the above. You know, look. I'm saying my man might have cracked. He might have cracked the lazy nigga code.
He at home with the craft on deck.
That's just what I'm saying, bro. Extra creamy. You know what I'm saying?
Did you want some lettuce on that sandwich?
Oh, Jesus Christ. No visuals, please. No visuals, please. Oh, God. We just got over being sick, yo. Okay.
Darn it. I was trying to come up with something. We had the 3 S's and we got the 3 P's. I was trying to come up with I can't. All right, I'm gonna say it. Y'all gotta help me out, right? Because
oh God, oh boy.
Now you got the 3 D's. He's providing dinner.
Dishes, dinner,
dishes, and yes, sir. That's it. Dinner, dishes, and yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen. Listen. Latia, I feel you. Latia Americas, I feel you. But what I'm saying is, it might be the fact that he's providing dinner, dishes, and dick. You know what I'm saying? We want sex, sandwiches, and silence. They want dinner, dishes, and dick. You know what I'm saying? Didn't somebody say that? Didn't they say that on like last season? Something like that. Somebody said
the potato salad with the raisins.
Oh God. That's why he got to be cooking. Imagine if he was with them two and also was subjected to unseasoned cooking. That's why he in the kitchen.
It sounds like he's still making decisions though. So maybe it's decisions dinner.
Ooh.
Hey man.
Ooh. You know, unintentionally, I don't know if you. I'm really not sure if you did this on purpose, but that's actually the perfect segue into the next set of topics. Let's look at this real quick. Shit is wild that you said this. Is the man the head of the household, even if the woman makes more money, or she likes him enough to get pregnant, but not enough to date him or be his wife? She'll have his baby, but not his name. What y'all think? Which one we up to?
Is this fair or foul? Because it sounds.
I feel like it.
It kind of should be.
I just want to
chime in the comments too. Let us know what you think in the comments too. Which one are you?
Come on, comments. Yeah. Help us out with this one.
I just want to hear what this perspective is about the man always being ahead, because I know what my thought is, but I want to see what this person's response is.
Ooh, okay. So there's one vote for the man getting head. Being the head. The man always getting the man always being the head. Now being
the head. Should always get
okay.
Thank you, Diamond.
The man should always get the all right.
The head and the household.
The head and the household.
That's 2 right there. Let's go up to it.
Okay, all right. So we going with the head of the household. Okay, big shout out to this one. Actually, this was submitted to us. So this should be fun to see how this goes. So yeah, man. Let's hold on one second. I think that's the wrong damn. Hold up.
We live.
Oh wait, I know what I did. Okay, all right, here we go. We good. There we go. All right, I had the wrong damn scene loaded up. All right, here we go. The man is the head of the household, even if the woman makes more money. Let's see.
As women, we so used to being the man and the woman in our relationship that
We
we
don't know how
don't
to fall back and just be the woman.
There you go. And I know how to make a sandwich. You want cheese on your sandwich? What you need? What you need? I know what to do. I want to pick up the dry cleaning. I want to do what I saw my mama who raised me and who was married to my father. I want to do what they're doing. I want to be the wife. While I go out and slay a dragon, we back to back on slaying these dragons. That's what I want.
Are you okay being the breadwinner in a relationship?
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship. You mean any man I'm with?
Yeah.
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship.
But would you be okay if you were?
I'm not. There's no man I know from you or he got a regular job. He work at a warehouse. He is the head of the household. He is the breadwinner. I will chip in as he see fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not going to agree with me.
No, they ain't going to agree with that, Cheryl.
I'm cool if you don't. But
they're about to tear you up, Cheryl. Let me just let you know.
Tear me up because here's the thing. Even if I make more money, it doesn't make me the breadwinner.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make me the breadwinner. It makes me the baby. What you say you want to do what? Or what you want for Christmas? You want a pony? Okay, nigga. I got you.
Cheryl, you know, like
what?
The breadwinner, you know, that person has the larger voice in the relationship.
He's a man. He's going to have, this is what
But what
I
if you
believe.
got the money, you making the money?
No, this is what I believe.
Okay.
I believe I am advice and concurrence.
Okay.
He is the head of the household. Now, this is how I believe. Okay. The word did not originate with me. He is the head of households. People need to start reading Ephesians. That's what I believe. I may be strong-willed. I may make money, but I'm not the head of the household. But when I watch my mama who raised me and my daddy, I watched them talk on Saturday morning, and my brother Chris will tell you this. I watched them talk on Saturday morning, and they settle the differences and come out unified. I am not the head of the house. I may be an influencer, especially if this man has children.
Right.
Right? I want to make his life better and easier, but I'm not the head of the household, even if I have access to more money. What happens if I don't have access to more money and we got to live off his money? Then we're going to be eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and fried bologna, because I love fried bologna sandwiches. And I like this fried salami with the peppercorn, delicious. But if we got to live off of that, he is still the man and the head of the household.
Women don't think like that no more.
Well, I think like that. And so, but that's what I believe in. Right. There are a lot of lonely people out there, but you know who's lonely the most? Men. Men who don't want to take the chance of getting to know a woman and saying, that's my girl. That's what I'm looking for. You know, so why not? And if you can take me without a wig and makeup, because I look like George Jefferson without it. If you can take that, if you can take the fact that all I want to do is watch the news. I watch sports all day long. I watch news all day long. I watch old movies all day long. But I'm going to do what I need to do as a wife and a woman that love you. Right. But I work around guys. Ain't nothing happening. I don't who I pay. What kind of dumb is that? You think I'm this dude? Well, yeah. Come and get it. Come and get it. Get this money. Get this money. Your job is not over. Come get this money, son. She's not as bad as she thinks. Yeah. He can work at the damn gas station. I know I'm going to get free gas and honey buns and Doritos and all kinds of shit if my man work at the gas station. But if a man truly looks beyond that and see what we can build, young or old, what you can build with a woman by your side that understands I'm that when I'm working. When I come home, I'm going to fix the meal. I'm going to fix your plate. I don't eat before a man eat. I did not eat before my father ate. A lot of women go, you stupid as fuck. No, that's just the way I was raised. Respect for a man. Yeah. And if you are a real man, you will understand. I'm not out in these streets doing nothing. I'm not going to different cities doing nothing. What I want is a man by my side that will help me build. And that's what I'm looking for. And I think there are men out there that I think would be with me. Right. As women, we so used to being the man and the woman in our relationship that we don't know how to
fall back and just be the woman.
There you
Woo! Listen. I've never found Cheryl Underwood attractive.
But that's her. That's her right there.
But all of a sudden, fellas, what do y'all think, man?
You know that's a profound statement, though. What you just said, because I mean that just adds so much value to your partner if they're talking like that, if that is so. What she said, there is a difference between breadwinner and head of household.
Absolutely.
There's a difference, right? Because breadwinner is a monetary value, where head of household, right, that doesn't necessarily have a monetary attachment. That is the person that's making the decisions, the provision. And provision doesn't necessarily means money, because it can come in different forms. And so, for her to have that level of, respect, understanding, she was taught that way. And that's the thing. It's like, it all comes down to what are these people, what is everybody being taught? What are you being taught? And I think that I meant to say this in in my introduction, right? Because the other thing that was on my mind was that whole like watch your thoughts, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habit, they become your character. Watch your character, they become your destiny, right? But then I was thinking today, well, where does that really all start? It's what you're receiving. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you being taught? What are you letting in? Right? And so obviously what she was listening to, what she was watching, what she was being taught, was those things. And I think she hit it spot on. Like, whew, she said a word there. Because even back in the day, there were women, even when they went out and worked, they brought the money home, gave it to their head of household. They put it into, that pot, to then boom, the head of household leads the way, makes the decisions, takes the family, boom, 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 forward. Shoot, man, she said a word.
Yeah, only thing I gotta say, I'm about to go get my keys. Cheryl, I'm on my way.
You headed over. He's headed over, everybody.
I'm on my way, Cheryl. Don't worry.
He was on the way, man. He's on a kamikaze mission.
And you know what? That's the kind of thing that I miss being in, I guess, in the dating scene. As a single man, that's what I grew up around seeing. The men providing the provision, but not necessarily being the breadwinners, but being that man that was the head of household, not relinquishing everything because of a monetary value, because everything isn't going to have a monetary value. Some things you give might be intrinsic. You can offer different things other than money to the table and still be a head of household. Just like you don't have to make millions of dollars to be considered the breadwinner. But yeah, Cheryl, I'm on my way, baby. Don't worry.
But
Daddy coming home.
But even as a man, though, you have to you have to learn those things as well.
Absolutely.
You have to learn how to lead, learn how to provide, learn how to, you not saying that you have to be perfect, right? Because nobody's perfect, but you got to learn those things, and you also have to not be afraid, you not be timid, not be not shy away from those women that do earn more. Listen, okay, wife, if you want to go out there and earn more money, guess what? You go get that money, girl. Go get it. I will be the best
money. Get that money.
Stay-at-home husband that you okay. Listen. That's not something that's not something you say what?
Just don't bring an extra wife.
I mean, No, I'm just playing.
That's the next episode. Listen, she can go out there. She want to make millions of dollars. You do it. Hey, I'm gonna be her. I'm gonna be in that corner. Woo woo. But I also know that
Go, baby,
you
go,
know,
baby, go.
exactly. But I also know that she recognizes me as still the head of household, right? And I think that's profound. Like I think it's super profound. Because you need that. You need the man still has to lead. He's still got to step up. And guess what? Listen, if you don't know, get around some brothers that know. Get around, go learn. Like it, you got to step up. You come on, fellas. We got to do better. We got to do it.
Well, while I do agree, absolutely, we got to do better, 100%. I think the profoundness of her statement is in that, she doesn't recognize her income as her position in the marriage, right? Like just, we joked about, knowing your role last week, right? Or last episode, we talked about, the idea of know your role and shut your mouth, right? In a sense, that's kind of what Cheryl Underwood kind of spoke about. Like she knows her role. It doesn't. She doesn't all of a sudden because she makes more money because she's a celebrity or whatever. She don't all of a sudden because she makes more money abandon her post as a wife. Like she's not a helpmeet just because she makes more money. You understand what I'm saying? Like so she didn't forget her place. She didn't forget her position, her God ordained position as when and if she becomes one as a wife. And I think the message is for anybody else who is or aspires to be a wife that really that's what it's about. I mean, your income, we don't care how much money you make. You do. You care how much money we make, and that's understandable because of the position of provider, protector, etc. That's understandable. But we don't care how much money you make. And also, we care more about respect than we do about love. You love puppies. You love cats. You love animals. You love sappy movies that make you cry, right? You love all kind of stuff. We don't give a crap about none of that. Do you respect me? Do you respect me as a man? Do you respect me as the head of this house? Do you respect me as a leader? Because if you don't, I don't care about none of that. I mean, unless I'm that other guy who, got the two. But honestly, like you said, Rich, it kind of sounds like he probably makes, or at least has a hand in making some decisions, right? So he probably cares more about respect than he does about love too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about that. That's really more that we care. That's really more what men in general care about. Now, absolutely, I see a point in here about following God, which I completely agree with. I'll get to that in a second. Rich, go ahead, bro.
But for real, what I hear from her, right? What I hear from her is like she's willing to do this for that type of man. I don't. She's not. I don't see her as a type of woman just to do this to any old man. Like this is the one, that she has like chosen. Like this is the one. Like she doesn't strike me as the type of person to just do this to any old random. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not, I don't think she's saying like you do this for all men, no matter what, no matter the type of man it is. No, guess what? He chooses you, you choose him, because y'all done the work. Y'all know, what it is. So no, we're not just saying do it blindly. I don't think she's saying do it blindly, like to every single man. It's like no, once you have that person, then yes, this is how you treat the one that you love, the one that you say yes to, the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with. If you haven't found that, keep searching. That's not the one.
Y'all see this question in the comments. Let's talk about it real quick. Thank you, Diamond. Here we go. What about the man that wasn't taught how to lead? For example, a man growing up in a single mother household that wasn't taught how to lead. It's almost a setup for failure without guidance. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
He need to get around some men that know how. He ain't the one for you, at least not right now.
Say that last part again.
He ain't the one for you, at least not right now.
At least not right
now. The one for you.
This is why I always say a sense of community is important, where you know you lack. Iron sharp, like we always say, iron sharpens iron. If you know you have a deficiency in the area of leadership, get around other guys that can show you. And Richard brought that up as a valid point earlier. Get you a good huddle.
Yeah. I you can't fall in love with potential, man. That's my first thought. Like, you can't fall in love with potential. Like, when. So I'm not a woman, but I am a father of girls, right? And so what I would say, advising my children, is, first of all, don't fall in love with potential, right? If, like, somebody that is a great potential leader is not a leader. They're a potential leader. One day they'll get there, right? People show some threads of certain things, right? But are they actively working towards it? Are they actively building? Are they actively growing? You got to pay attention to those types of things too. You can't just, fall in love with the, oh my God, he could be so great. Because many of us, and I'm saying us, I'm gonna personalize this for me. Many of us fall short of our potential. It's just a fact. Most of us fall short of our potential, right? So you can't fall in love with that. Otherwise, that leads to trauma bonding. This is another thing that we can't do. Thank you again. You can't like the only way, in my opinion, honestly, the only way trauma bonding works is if both of you are committed to being traumatized together forever. Like, not healing from it, because a lot of times, sometimes once you heal from it, you might find yourself, healing away from that person. I don't know. You might, though. You know what I'm saying? But, so that could be an issue. And then you have, if one of you is trying to grow and the other one isn't, then that's going to be a problem. So it only works if you're committed to the trauma. And I ain't wired like that personally. Like, and I think a lot of people aren't really wired like that. Like, to just just wallow in misery. That's not okay. And I think you probably asking for it if you do that. So I don't agree with trauma bonding. Like, y'all, we gotta grow past the trauma. And yes, that's easier said than done. Yes, that requires God. Yes, that requires therapy. We're not doing it because we ain't got no cards. But right. But yes, it requires all of the above. But we all got something to heal from. Like, ain't no such thing as somebody when they ain't got no trauma. Everybody got some trauma. You know what I mean? Are you healed from it, though? That's the question. And if the person is not healed, that's probably not the one, sweetheart. Are they actively working to heal from their trauma? Probably not. I mean, I'm sorry. If they're not, then they're not the one for you, at least not right now.
Well said.
That's for a man. Again, it's a point where Kev could probably jump in and elaborate more on the being raised by a single mom aspect of it. I will say that on one hand, it's hard to describe a color you've never seen before. To that point. On the other hand, sometimes it's best to know what not to do, more so than it is to know what to do. Sometimes it's best to know how not to act than it is to know how to act, right? So, again, I think you just got to judge a man by his character, by what he's what he's bringing to the table. Is he a leader? Is he growing? Is he providing? Is he trying to provide? Is he acting like a head of a household? Does he understand his role as the head of the household? Does he understand that this family and these children go as you go, right? Does he understand that? And are you in alignment with where he's going?
And does he make decisions and sometimes make dinner, but brings the... Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Sorry.
We almost lost.
We were being serious. All right. Here we go.
Because we go down, but we grow up. We go down.
Dinner.
Everybody, we grow down. But we grow up. Thank you.
We grow up. We grow up.
we go down. Okay, I'm done, y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate you. I'm about to get my stuff there. Oh man. Okay. All right. We're done here. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. Rich, Q, take us out.
Hey, appreciate y'all once again for riding with us for another episode 102. Catch us for episode 103. Love y'all for the support, and I hope that all of your relationships remain loyal in your heart, mind, and your head. Stay on royal, baby.
Boom. Hey, we appreciate y'all for joining us. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is great. Go ahead and submit some submissions. We call them viewer submissions because we want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. We're going to, of course, have what we want to talk about. We're going to have a lot more organic conversation, and it's going to be a blast, and we need to talk about it. So y'all be fine like wine and keep getting better with time, okay? Reality check time, all right? Let's get it. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is, man. Yes, absolutely. Follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Up To It Down To It. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll be back live streaming again in 2 weeks. That's on March the 7th. All right, March the 7th, right before my man's birthday. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn up a little bit for him. We'll have us a good time. Man, look, like I always say, guard your eyes, guard your ears. There's a war for your mind out here. Pay attention. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see, okay? There's a lot going on right now, but always remember, no matter what, that God sits on the throne, period. Okay, and that I think is a message I want everybody to take away from this. We still gonna have a good time. We still gonna, still gonna do what we gotta do on a daily basis. You're gonna do what you gotta do no matter what happens. So stay focused on that, right? Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you gotta do. Stay focused on your family. Stay focused on your faith. Look to the hills from whence comes your help. And let's just go ahead and have a good time, man. Have a good time. Enjoy this. We only get one life, man. We only get one life. Don't let none of this propaganda, this nonsense steal your joy. Okay. All right, that's what I got to say about y'all. Besides that, always remember to stay skeptical, stay informed, and always question the narrative, because they will lie to you at the top of their lungs if you let them. That's all I got to say. We out. That's it. We done, man. We appreciate all of y'all. Check us out again in 2 weeks. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Follow us all over social media. Don't let the platypus hold you down.
Platypus is a metaphor for whatever's keeping you down. Like corporations are a platypus. Government's a platypus. Your teacher is a platypus. My teacher is a panda. Society is a platypus. My parents are a platypus. The media is a platypus. As long as propaganda, yeah, we all got a platypus controlling us. It's me. I stopped it nowadays. I'm not speaking metaphorically. The platypus controlling me is underneath the table. Wait, no, he's gone. Hey. There's no platypus controlling me. There's no platypus controlling me.